Welcome guys to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about Nikto vulnerability scanner. So what is Nikto? We use Nikto is an open source web server scanner designed to identify potential security issues in web applications. It performs comprehensive tests that get web servers to uncover common misconfigurations. So we use Nikto to do scans, on web servers to detect vulnerabilities like headers and etc. So what type of scans can we use Nick for? We can use it for server configuration details like HTTP is allowed. We can also use the text for 600 and 700,000 dangerous files of program or check outdated versions of server softwares. Or also even access the SSL configurations for weak protocols and misconfigurations because Nikto helps us to scan various type of uh, vulnerabilities on a web server or a website. Now we're also going to talk about various types. So this will help us to assuming or eventually you find these vulnerabilities, you can use it as a way to exploit a web server. Because this vulnerability helps us to find vulnerabilities on web servers. So what are the types of vulnerabilities that can be detected using Nikto? You can use it to detect vulnerable servers, like we mentioned earlier, components that are publicly disclosed, common vulnerabilities, misconfigured, HTTP headers that could lead to information disclosure, examples of files left on the server, or maybe directory index or improper permissions that exposes file structures or SSL and TSL um, weaknesses. So when should we use Nikto? Well, we're going to use Nikto based on our scan. We can use it to quickly identify misconfiguration before conducting deep manual testing. We can also use it to integrate our automatic periodic checks on our CI/CD pipeline before deployment or after deployment. Then also we can use it for vulnerability scanners like alongside scanners like OpenVAS and BobSuit and so on. So now we're going to do install Nikto, and then we're also going to run our first Nikto scan. So this is to install Nikto, sudo app install Nikto. As you can see, we already have Nikto, and the it has been satisfied. Yes, you already have Nikto, so it's not going to install. But on your system, you can use that to install sudo app install to install Nikto. Even though most VirtualBox, most Kali comes with Nikto built in. So as you can see, this is the version of Nikto that we have here, version 2.50. So to do our first scan, we're going to do Nikto HTTPS and scan our. So what I just scanned is a WordPress file, WordPress website that belongs to me. So I'm allowed to scan it. So also for disclaimers, please don't scan any website that doesn't belong to you because it is unethical. It's unethical. Because scanning these websites can land in trouble. We are not allowed to scan various websites that does not belong to you. So it is going to take a while. I'm just going to cut out the most of this part, because Nikto is it does in-depth scans on this website to detect vulnerabilities. And what's the importance of detecting this? So using these scans to detect vulnerability always comes in two ways. We can use it to detect vulnerability so we can patch the vulnerabilities. We can also use it to detect vulnerabilities so we can exploit it. So this from a attacker's perspective and from a defender's perspective. So as you can see, the scan has been completed and one host scan, and when we go up a little bit, you will see um, the scans, multiple IP found, the targeted host, targeted port, and SSL information. And you see how beautiful Nikto is. From there, we can see the server it deployed on Nginx, and as you can see, so many other things. So yeah, we can use Nikto to do various scans. So on our next video, we are gonna explain how to use these vulnerabilities to exploit or to defend. So see you guys in the next video.